Yo, what's up? I'm out here in Southwest Detroit at Clark Park, and I'm here with my guy Audie. Came out with my brother. He's a 10K and 5K runner, and also does calisthenics. And you're also a model.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Audie, can you tell us about how you got started doing calisthenics?
It's been like 5 to 6 years that I've been working out, and I started my fitness journey with calisthenics, of course. Just simple push-ups, pull-ups. When I actually got into my fitness journey, I did not know that I would do something called calisthenics, or I would go to the gym. I just started running, doing some push-ups, just so that I can get myself into a routine, get my life straight. The thing about me is when I started out, just before I started out, I was into a bad phase of my life. I was not in the good company, did not have good friends around. I was doing a lot of substances, and my life was fucked up. I was like at my bottom part of life, and one day I got up and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna change this. I woke up at 6 a.m, went for a run. I had no idea what I'm doing, did some push-ups, did some pull-ups, and yeah, I just kept going. I just did not stop, and that's what has got me so far. So right now it's more of fitness. Nutrition is very important to me. I try to stay lean all year. Going through something called autoimmune condition, I try to stick to a really good diet. I don't eat processed food, I don't drink alcohol, I don't do substances. All of these aspects are going to stay with me throughout my life, and nutrition is very important, fitness is very important. Something that I've been battling with is getting the right amount of sleep. That's a struggle for so many years, but yeah, it's a journey, and I've grown so much. I give it all to this fitness aspect of my life, because if it was not that, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have got a new job, I wouldn't have had a good life, I wouldn't have the money that I have today. It's all because of fitness. Fitness has pushed me to a point where my mind is straight, I have priorities, I wake up with a new thrill. Every day in the gym just gets me excited. It's like a new day, new era, always. So that's that question.
That's very honest, bro. I really appreciate you saying that. So can you speak to me a little bit about how when you started your fitness journey, you felt your body and your mind start to clear up, like going through that process? At first it was hard. Maybe you had days where you didn't want to do it, and then you kept fighting through it, and it built your resilience up. So speak on maybe your hardest day. Can you remember your hardest day?
My hardest day. I honestly, with fitness, there has been no hard day as such. Like, if you ask me tomorrow, hey Adi, come let's do 500 push-ups tomorrow, I'm always excited for that. There's no hard day in regards to fitness. I'm always excited to do that. I would say, I'm trying to think what is the hardest day. Can you give me an example?
I like your attitude, bro. No, yeah. I'm talking about a day where you're like for me, I had a period where I had quit smoking, and it was really hard for me to one day I remember I was around people that were still doing it, and it was really hard for me I knew I had to run that day, and I remember walking out of my bedroom, and to get to the door I had to walk through a cloud of smoke, and it was like walking through temptation for me, but I made it to the door, and when I made it to the door, I ran almost 2 miles, similar to what you were saying. I ran it like a track, and I started just doing push-ups and burpees and running and stuff. So
all right, I see what you're asking. So I would honestly say, when I started my fitness journey 5-6 years ago, since then I have not seen hard days like what you just said. The hard days are behind me now. Like I said, I was into a bad company. I was doing
whatever it does.
It's like some amount of things every day. I was high for one or 2 years of my life back before fitness, and it was miserable. I had no idea what I'm gonna do in life. I had no idea where my career was going. I was not studying. I was in school at that time, and I just quit. I just quit all of that. I disconnected from the world. I quit social media for that point of life, and I just kept focus on this. Every day in the morning I get up, do my workout, do some push-ups, do some pull-ups, do whatever it is. And I found calisthenics while being on YouTube, and found that, kept doing it, kept exploring it, introduced handstand push-ups, introduced core workout, pistol squats. It's just been the same thing in my life. Leg day, push day, pull day, same thing over and over again, and it's just so much fun. It gives that when you do those last sets of your push-ups, and you feel that fatigue in your chest, in your shoulders, and you still keep pushing on. That's the thrill you want. That's the dopamine rush I get. All of that dopamine rush is way harder, way nicer than any of the substances I've used before, and that keeps me going, man.
That's very inspirational, bro. I appreciate you saying that. So speak on a little bit of your modeling. I went on your Facebook and I saw your Instagram, and you do a little bit of modeling, and not a little bit, you actually do quite a bit. And I saw that you're pretty impressive. So just speak to some of that you do and how that is kind of fun, or if it's like an activity. What is that for you?
Yeah, absolutely. So modeling has been something that I've been doing since 2023. I was part of, I studied at RIT, that is in Rochester, New York. Back in 2022, I got my second cut. I was pretty bulk at that time. I did a cut, and I was like, fuck, okay, I'm looking really good, really chiseled, I gotta do a photo shoot. I hired a cameraman and did a photo shoot. I got some opportunities in modeling, and I just took him, and from there I've been doing some fashion box shows back in Rochester. Just recently I did another, it was called Fashion Week Rochester 2025. You can check out my Instagram and Facebook.
Shout out your Instagram real quick.
Yeah, so it's ADITYASPT2197. I'll put that down in this video. I also have made another Instagram profile. That's where I'm gonna post more fitness content. I wanna put myself out there. I'm gonna talk more about fitness. Just I'm gonna throw out my opinions on things you can improve in nutrition, in exercise. Just want to keep this going. I've been getting a lot of messages from people, from my friends from back in school who I've not met for 10 years, 5 years. They reach out to me and they see my stories, when I post fitness content, and they are like, wow, dude, you're inspiring me, and because of you I did this, or because of you I did that. And that's the thing, right? This is what we are doing, and this is not for money, this is not for fame, this is true inspiration, this is true passion. I love what I do, and I want you to love what you do. So so let's go.
I'm happy you said that. Any goals for the future, Adi? Any goals you want to shout out for the future?
My goals would be I'm actually starting out running. I want to be a better runner. I've not done running in a professional manner all my life. It's been just 2 months since I've started running. I've been doing some 5Ks, 10Ks. I did a 25K last month, and it was ruthless. But yeah, I'm just loving that runner's high. I want to fit in the regular calisthenics workout, still build muscle, do running, just mix it up, do everything. Life is short. I want to do everything. I just don't want to be a runner, I just don't want to be a calisthenics athlete. I want to do everything. I want to be a hybrid athlete. So that's what I'm looking forward to this year, and maybe someday I'll do ultra marathons, Ironmans. So that's the goal, dude. Just live life.
This is my guy Adi out here in Southwest working out with us. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for doing this interview with me.
Thank you.